Hi everyone, so this day I will interview one of the ex-directors in Bank Mega. But before I start, I want to say that this is not the ex-director itself, but the child. Thankfully, she knows how the company itself works. So stay tuned all. Hi Miss, I'm Meyrani Nathasya Putri, and yours?
My name is Tira Marceli, or you could just call me Tira.
Okay. Today I want to interview you about your that company before. So maybe there's a lot of question I want to ask you. So that's okay, Miss.
Well, let's literally just fine with me, so yeah, sure.
Okay. Let's we start the interview. The first question is how did your father approach the strategic planning process at Bamega to ensure the company's long-term success?
So at Bangmega, they adopt a comprehensive approach to strategic planning. They also start by analyzing market trends, customer needs, and competitive positioning. They also involve key stakeholders from all levels of the company to ensure the plan was both actionable and aligned with their long-term vision. Additionally, they incorporated flexibility into their planning to allow for adjustment based on market shift or economic conditions.
Okay. Next question is what organizational structure did your father implement at Bamega to promote efficiency and productivity among the teams?
So, my dad used to say that they implement a matrix organizational structure that allow for greater collaboration between departments. This structure enabled teams to work cross-functionally, which helped to break down silos and improve communication across the organizations. It also allowed us to better allocate resources and quickly respond to changes in the market, yet ultimately achieving productivity and decision-making process.
Next question. How did your father motivate and guide employees to execute the company's vision and mission effectively?
So, to motivate employees, they foster a culture of transparency and inclusiveness. They regularly communicate the company vision and mission through town hall meetings and internal communications. They also empower employees by providing them with the tools, training, and authority they need to take ownership of their tasks. Additionally, they create incentive programs to reward those who contribute significantly to the company's success.
Sounds great. Yes. Okay. Next question. Um, what control mechanisms did your father establish at Omega to ensure the company's operations remain on track with its goals?
So they implement a range of control mechanisms, including a robust performance management system and regular financial reporting. Its department had key performance indicators aligned with the overall goals of the company, and they conduct monthly reviews to track progress. They also conduct internal audits to ensure compliance with regulatory standards and internal policies.
Okay. Um, how did your father handle change in the external environment, such as economic shifts in your that planning process?
So my dad say that they closely monitor economic trends and market dynamics through regular analysis and reports. By having contingency plans in place, they were able to quickly adapt their strategies to mitigate risks caused by external factors. And they also engage in scenario planning, which allow them to anticipate different outcomes and be better prepared to respond to sudden changes in the economy or market.
Okay. Next question. That's fine if I ask a lot, but
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm sorry. So, next question is, what key departments or roles were most critical in organizing Bank Mega's operation effectively?
The most critical. The most critical departments for organizing Bank's mega operation were risk management, operation, and human resource. As in risk management, ensure that they were compliant with regulation and minimize financial risks. Operation handled the process that kept the bank running smoothly, and while human resource ensured they had the right talent in place and maintained a positive company culture.
Okay. Uh, can you describe a situation where your father had to act quickly to implement a significant change within the company?
Oh, I know one thing that my dad will do. One such situation was during a market downturn where they had to quickly adjust their loan approval criteria to minimize risk exposure. They brought together a cross-functional team from risk management, compliance, and operation to implement the new criteria within a matter of days. This swift action allowed them to protect the company from potential financial loss while still serving their clients effectively.
Okay. Next question. How did your father measure and evaluate performance at Omega to ensure objectives were being met?
So, the performance was measured through a balanced scorecard approach that includes financial performance, customer satisfaction, internal process, and employee development. They use both qualitative and quantitative data, such as financial reports, customer feedbacks, and employee performance reviews. This comprehensive evaluation helped them to ensure that they were meeting their objectives across all areas of the business.
Okay. Next question. How did your father involve different levels of management in the planning process to ensure alignment with the overall goals of Bank Mega?
So they engage managers from different departments early in the planning process by holding diversity workshops and collaborative sessions. This ensured that their input was considered and that they had a clear understanding of how their team's objectives align with the overall company goals. This alignment was reinforced through regular meetings and updates to make sure everyone stay on track. Uh, and also, well, there's I can even explain it more.
Okay. Okay. Next question. How did your father manage the delegation of tasks to ensure that teams were not overwhelmed or underutilized?
So they closely monitor workloads and skill sets to match tasks appropriately. Regular feedback from team leaders help them adjust workloads and ensure that no one was overwhelmed. They also offer additional training for employees who showed potential for taking one more responsibility, ensuring that everyone was fully utilized while maintaining a balanced workflow. And wait, I forgot about it. I'm sorry.
That's fine. um, Next question. Uh, what leadership style did your father uh, adopt to ensure effective execution of the bank's goals?
So they adopt a transformational leadership style, focusing on inspiring and motivating employees to execute their performance expectations. They make sure to communicate a clear vision of the bank's goals and empower teams to make decisions within their areas of expertise. Additionally, they emphasize continuous development, ensuring employees have tools and resources needed to success. Uh, yeah, that's all.
Okay, maybe this is the last question of our interview. So I want to ask what corrective measure did your father implement when a project or department underperformed at Bank Mega?
Wait, let me think first. Oh yeah. So first, they identify the root cause of underperformance through performance reviews and data analysis, and then they create a tailored action plan to address the issues, which could involve relocating research, providing additional training, or adjusting timelines. Then the last one, they closely monitored the progress of corrective measures through follow-up meetings to ensure improvement was sustained.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, miss. Sorry. Thank you, miss, for today our interview. So, thank you for the information we can learn from your dad. Okay.
Yeah, sure. You're welcome.
Okay.
It is such a pleasure for me.
Okay. Thank you, guys.